Welcome to the Factory Robot Mini Challenge. In this challenge, participants are required to complete 4 types of tasks using the touch sensor, ultrasonic sensor, gyro sensor, and color sensor within 2 minutes and 30 seconds. These are the general rules for the challenge. The robot for this mini challenge must be an autonomous robot, meaning the robot completes the task automatically by running programs and not by participants controlling it using remote controls. Only parts found inside the EV3 core and extension sets provided by Penang Science Cluster can be used, and the controller of the robot must be the EV3 brick. This is the default base robot with the dimensions 20 by 20 by 15 centimeters. The maximum allowed dimension for the robot at the start of the game is 35 by 35 centimeters. The height of the robot is not restricted. If the robot exceeds 35 by 35 centimeters during inspection, 1 minute will be given to modify the robot. Once the robot runs the program, it can exceed the restriction of 35 by 35 centimeters. Robot needs to have a gripper or forklift mechanism to lift this cuboid. Participants are not allowed to modify the base robot, but modifications on the methods of wiring is allowed. For example, participants can modify the wiring, like coiling the cables at the sides instead of at the bottom of the robot, as long as the ports of the motors and sensors remain unchanged. Each team will only be given 2 minutes 30 seconds to complete this challenge. While each team has 1 reset chance, the duration of the reset is also 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Teams can call for a reset at any time during their game. If a team chooses to reset their game, the cuboid will be placed back at the initial position. The game with better results according to points than time will be taken, and winners will be decided according to points than time sequence. Do know that any falling parts from the robot during game time will not cause any deduction in points. Parent or guardian will hold onto the falling part and return it to the participant once the game has ended. This is the playing field for the challenge. At the start of the game, the robot must start from the start box. Move forward to grab the cuboid. If the robot successfully lifts or grabs the cuboid, 10 points will be awarded. However, if the robot managed to lift the cuboid, but the cuboid falls shortly after, 10 points will still be awarded. The 10 points are only for lifting or grabbing the cuboid using attachments. Next, the robot travels 82 centimeters to this line and rotates 45 degrees. Then, the robot travels to the circle and places the cuboid. Points will be awarded based on the color region which the majority of the cuboid is at. 10 points will be awarded for green region, 20 points for blue region, and 30 points for the red region. If the judge fails to identify the color region which the majority of the cuboid is at, the region with the higher points will be taken. Robots will have to be programmed to follow the S line. 30 points will be awarded if the line following program is successful. 10 points will be awarded if the robot stops at the finish box. How to know if the robot stops at the finish box? As long as any part of the robot touches or exceeds the black line of the finish box, the robot is said to be stopped at the finish box. Timekeeper will stop the time when participants say stop or when the program ends. Thank you for watching the rules and regulations explanation for the Factory Robot Mini Challenge.